Indeed, greetings unto you, my beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. I really appreciate your presence. If you enjoy what it is I'm doing here, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's go live. So, for those of you who might be tuning in for the very first time, I have recently started to have an intention for why it is I'm streaming, and I started this intention off by saying something worth saying, and it's become a very powerful part of my life. It's become a very a very enlightening thing to have intention for what it is I'm doing, and to always go into what it is I'm doing with a very specific reason and a very clear goal in mind. And this message was opened onto me today, and it's something I want to share with all of you. So I'm going to something worth saying. There are innumerable, there are innumerable sentient beings in the universe. I vow to help them all to awaken. My imperfections are inexhaustible. I vow to overcome them all. The Dharma is unknowable. I vow to know it. The way of awakening is unattainable. I vow to attain it. There are innumerable sentient beings in the universe. I vow to awaken them all. My imperfections are innumerable. I vow to overcome them all. The Dharma is unknowable. I vow to know it. Awakening is unattainable. I vow to attain it. Yeah. Things worth saying, man. That is amazing. Like, there's so much good information out there in this universe. All we have to do is kind of allow ourselves to see it. Today, for the first time as well, maybe it's because it's day 55, you know, the double numbers. I added some chia seeds to my water. Apparently, it has some health benefits, and it makes your water like viscous, thick. I don't know what the way you want to say it is, but yeah, I season my water now. Hello again, my good friend. Hello, Javan. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Mm, that's nice. Mm. I might just be slightly dehydrated, but that's really good. Hey, Lane, and hey, Naomi. Thank you, my friends, for being here. Thank you for sharing the space with me once more, and thank you for being so kind and so happy to meet each other again on another beautiful day. Hmm. Doing as best I can. How about you, friend? I've been thinking about you, Lane. Actually, I read your comment this morning saying that you had like a rough day. You want to tell us about it? You want us to share in your feeling? I'd be more than willing to, my friend. It's something that I started talking to my love about, and today I'm going to tell you my love's name as well, because she has let me. She has become comfortable with the fact, I guess you would say. Um, yeah. So I'll tell you, my friends. I'll tell you. Yesterday, a lot of you were asking again, so we talked about it and we've come to a decision. We've also talked about her posting a photo to introduce herself on the r/Meltmore. So it's a plan. It's going to happen soon. Her name is Alexis. It's so nice saying her name. Alexis is her name. She is she is my divine feminine, and I'm overcome with gratitude that I found her. I've always been asking for, like, I've been very specific in what I want in a woman, with my intention for that as well. And for the longest time, I never thought the things that I wanted was attainable. I felt like I had too high a standards, and then she kind of just kicked down the door into my life and exceeded all of my expectations, and I'm so ever grateful to her and to the universe for giving her to me. Naomi is in the house. Yes, she is. She is. I'm also very happy. She told me she destroyed the gym yesterday, so I'm happy to hear that. She's probably feeling extra extra stiff, I guess, or extra empowered today. Tell us, Naomi. Do tell us. Hmm. Not Alexa, Alexis. There's a difference, my friend. Hello, no dancing today? Yes, there was dancing today, my friend. Just this morning. I don't dance during these streams. These are my, I don't know what to call it. My communion with friendship streams. Yeah, that's the purpose of these streams. Where the morning dancing streams are more for my personal fitness betterment instead of being about you, friends. Where are you? I'm living in South Africa, my friend. Not bad. Sore from the gym and had a busy day. Yeah, I thought so. Ahead of me, but doing well. How has everyone been? I've been very well. Ooh, Merman's in the house as well. Hello, Merman. Thank you for joining us, my friend. I really appreciate your presence as always. I'm losing my paper. Oh, I found it again. Hey, Katie, welcome, my friend. And aloha, Jelly Serene Bean. That's a kind of nice name. I like that actually. Hello, Jelly Serene Bean. Earliest I've ever dropped in. So grateful to be here. I'm so grateful for you to be here, my friend. I hope that you can stay for as long as possible, but I'll understand if you need to leave and go and do life things as you can get at least some good information, some communion with friends, some positive energies. That is what's most important. Day 55. So I have this thing with double numbers. Like, yeah, sure, they're just numbers, and they're not supposed to carry any more meaning than to represent a digit or a unit of measurement, right? But I've been seeing so many double numbers that I feel like it's kind of impossible for me to ignore it, and I feel like they have significance. So I feel like this is another one of those important streams, or at least energetically charged streams. I felt like the message we started off with today is a profound one as well, and it's one I want to let permeate my consciousness and fester, absolutely fester. It's all right. I'm just super stressed out, but rather to keep good vibes going on stream. It's okay, Lane. Like there are in this world subjectively negative vibes as well, and in understanding the negative vibes, we can allow ourselves to change our mindsets for the positive. And we're all at least I'm thinking of you. I hope that our friends in chat is thinking about you as well. And I'm sending you so much positivity, so much light, so much love. Again, as I constantly tell you, remember that you are a divine being. Just remember, my friend. Never forget. Never forget. Hey, Katie and Merman, how is it? Man, like, I don't know why, but I feel like I want to go and see Merman's Mountains. Like, I saw that selfie of him, and it just looks like he has so much space. Do you, Merman? Do you have a lot of space? Do you go in exploring a lot? What is the coolest thing that you found in the mountains? Please do tell us, friend. Hey, Ryan. Man, now you've really stimulated my consciousness. Dude, thank you so much for sharing a photo of yourself as well. Like, I would really like to encourage all of our friends in chat to do the same. Ryan was very brave. He's also called Dear Witty or Derwitty, Dear Witty. I don't know how to say your name, but Ryan shared a photo. Brad shared a photo. Merman shared a photo. Lane has shared photos. Care Bear streams as well, so I know what he looks like. And Uncle Becky, of course. I love seeing your faces so much. You have no idea how. Like, I have the giddiest, biggest smile on my face every time I see one of yours, and it's so wholesome. I love you so much, my friends. I love you so much. I'm so happy for you and Alexis. Change the world. Yes. Yes, we will, merman. Yes, we will. This is the way. This is the way. Let's get them their macadamia beans. Macadamia beans? What? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. It rhymed. Go back. Oh, okay, okay. Uh, a troll. I troll him to get to you. Okay, yeah. Please do, friend. Trolling, I feel, is definitely a part of our nature. At least it's the jester's nature, right? And like, the jester is a divine being as well, to be able to like pull a reaction out of people. It's like a stimulating thing. Sometimes jesters have negative intent, but usually they just want to see your reaction. They're like, let's see what happens, you know. Let's see. Let's just kind of see. Uh, hey, right, right. Yeah, you're right, Lane. It is Ryan. I see all the peeps are here. Is Poopsie here? And yeah, I'm Ryan. Poopsie is not just here, but Moses is here as well. Naomi is here. I see Matthias is here. Uh, of course, Merman is here. We have so many friends already. Like, it's so nice to see you every day. Feels like we have this space that we can rely on being here every single day, and it's so nice. Makes me feel so happy. Hmm. What you rolling in here, in there? I'm rolling some lemon haze in here, my friend. I'm rolling some lemon haze, making sure I have airflow. It has to be pristine in its smokability and in its presentation. Not that anything can ever be pristine, right? Yet, I want it to be. Again, coming back to my imperfections are innumerable. I vowed to overcome them all. Yeah. And awakening is unattainable. I vow to attain it. Man. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, yet it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Hope you're doing well too, Matthias. I think Matthias is doing well. Good morning, friends. Good morning, Mose. Thank you for being here, my friend. Math makes science, right? Yeah, I guess math is part of science. I don't think it makes well, yeah. I like today, especially, I kind of allowed my field of consciousness to be permeated by the idea of vibration shaping our universe as well. What is that word? One of you might know, but there's this study of vibrations being put into physical things, and then those physical things expressing geometry or shapes. So, like a solid plate, and then you put sand on it, and then you run a violin bow next to it, or you can have like amplitude, like things as well that creates vibrations inside of that metal plate, and it literally creates these vibrational patterns. And ooh, it's surreal. It's so surreal when you look at that stuff. It has these patterns, and the water like gets animated. And if you add something like cornstarch, so like a little bit of a solid to the water, and you really push it with vibration, it like almost animates. It like becomes. It looks like a being. It looks like it's alive, and in the way that it moves, and it's very weird. It's like you look at that stuff, and it creates this feeling within you. It's like, mm, I understand intuitively what's going on, but it's almost beyond me to understand what's going on. It's very cool. It's something I'd highly recommend you go look up. Sounds visualized, I guess, would be the way to search for it. Can you share? I'm trying to, my friend. I'm trying to. You're stressed, Lane. I wish I could help you out. You are, Ryan. You are helping out, my friend. Just by being here, just by asking, just by caring, you are helping out. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Hi, everyone. Hey, Banter Best fan. Banter Best fan, thank you for being here as well, my friend. I felt so powerful yesterday. Uh, at the gym, but oof, today I don't feel so empowered. Did a lot of work with my shoulders, and now I'm sitting and breathing deeply. It's a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, you probably also like, especially, I don't know if you have to work today, Naomi. You probably do, but then like lifting your arms and cutting someone's hair, that must be like pretty hectic as well. I know what it feels like to not have your arms almost because your shoulders are wrecked. But no, you are powerful. So I want to share a little bit of what Naomi shared with me as well. She told me that she felt like she had a little bit of a frustrating day. Her her shoelaces snapped, and then she went and bought some new shoelaces, and then those shoelaces were too long, so she had to like put the bows inside of her shoes, and she was like just not feeling good about the day. I guess I could say it. Do excuse me if I'm projecting, Naomi. And then she got home and she heard that her neighbor was in a small accident because he avoided driving into someone else, and he had like a few $1,000s worth of damage on his car. And then she completely reframed her mindset and became grateful for her subjectively frustrating day. And it's such a good testament to how much power we have in perspective and in the things that we kind of tell ourselves sometimes, because we always have these experiences that are subjectively frustrating and subjectively infuriating sometimes, and yet once we actually take a step back and we put it in perspective, like the whole negative visualization thing again. So technically Naomi didn't have to negatively visualize. The world kind of did it for her. She was like, look, or the world was like, look, you could have had an accident. Oh, excuse me. She could have had an accident today and had thousands of dollars worth of damage on your car. And then she was like, oh, okay. Maybe I do have it good. And you can do that to yourself as well. You don't have to have the world do it for you. Back at you, random internet dude. Back at you again, my friend. For every negative thought, there is a positive. It's up to you to pick. So it's actually something I want to talk about today as well, Mose. It's it's something that I learned today. Our brains have 400 billion bits of information going into it every single second. 400 billion bits of data that goes into our field of consciousness every single second. And for every nine, or for every, so like in 10 bits, we'll have nine negative bits of information and then one positive bit of information. And that is basically an evolutionary advantage, so that we could be alert, because things wanted to kill us in nature, so we had to kind of be on edge so that we could survive. But we don't need those negative bits anymore as much as we did back in the day. And it's just basically acknowledging those negative bits within ourselves and then telling our field of consciousness that that is not what we want to focus on right now. And it's like it's an active battle, and it's something that you have to be constantly aware of, and you have to kind of bring yourself back into that knowing. But once you really get into that practice, it becomes so powerful, and I'd highly encourage you to do it. Focus on the positive things that your mind can produce. Don't ignore the negative, but accept it, acknowledge it, and tell yourself that this is not what I want to focus on right now. Mm. And what if most people say I'm a scumbag? Then maybe you are a friend. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you have to look within inside and ask yourself, have you been being a scumbag? Because I know I have at one point in my life, and people were telling me I'm a scumbag, and in that point of my life, I was like, I don't have any working to do. And then life kind of kicked my ass. And I learned. I had to learn from myself, and I had to accept people to teach me as well. Wishing you the best, Lane. I will be thinking of you. There you go. Naomi is also thinking of you, Lane. Thank you, my friend. I don't think I am divine. You are, friend. It's not something that you have to think about. It's not something you have a choice in. The only thing you don't have a choice in is that you are a creator. You do, however, have a choice in what it is you're creating. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you, Jelly Serene Bean. I'm talking to you as well, my friend. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We appreciate you, Lane. We appreciate you, my friend. What weed do you have? I have some lemon haze. Yes, Matthias has corrected. Thank you, friend, for answering in the comments while I can't, because I feel like I am like quite far behind already. I'm so sorry. I got a little bit distracted. You keep saying numbers. I haven't said too many numbers. I'm so honored. I love having a face to reference. Me too, Mose. Me too. Like having a face. Like Ryan looks like such a sweet guy. Like I feel I'm not projecting anything, but I feel like Ryan would be the type of guy that like stays with you on a night out, and you're the one that's completely wrecked. Like Ryan is gonna be the guy that's like, "Hey, dude, let me protect you. Let me walk with you. Let me keep you safe." I feel like that is what Ryan's face says to me. So please do, my friend. You must come and see those beautiful peaks. I saw a beautiful elk on a foggy morning top at dawn at Stephanie's birthday last summer. Wow, that sounds absolutely divine, Merman. Did she see it with you? I hope that you told Stephanie about it if you didn't see it with her, and I hope that you treated her very well on her birthday. Merman, like take Stephanie. Like, is it Colombian dark roast coffee or something like that? It just sounded divine. I wish I had. No, I don't wish I had. I know I have a love in my life that would do the same things for me. Reporting for service. Thank you, my friend. Playing in the background. Sugar Man? No, no music in the background, my friend. I will get demonetized, unfortunately. Prestigious match. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Happy to help, always. Space Cake OG is better. Yeah, true. But it's not about what's better, it's about what I have. uh, hey, man. Hey, my friend. SC444. Like every single time I read your name, it kind of gives me like a mini trip. Thank you for being here, my friend, and thank you for the silver shrew. You, sir, are great. You, my friend, are just as great as I am. That's the whole point. Like that's what makes life so profoundly amazing is how great we actually are and how much potential we have to change this world for the better. Thank you for being here, my friend. Life has hit me very hard, so I plan to hit back with writing an EP and climbing El Capitan. El Capitan? Good, my friend, do. And when you write that EP, share it with us in the r/Meltmore. I would love to give it a listen. Merman, Alcar, so majestic. We have them here too. Seeing a moose is one of on my list to see yet. To see them on the mountains. Yeah, it sounds amazing, doesn't it, Katie? I've never seen moose or elk. They don't live here in South Africa, so now it's on my list as well. Tillamook strawberry here. Woo! It sounds nice, my friend. The earth is flat. No, it's not. I'm not even going to say anything else. You're great. Yes, thank you, my friend. Resonance? No, it's not exactly resonance. It has a coined term. Unfortunately, both of my phones are preoccupied right now, so I can't exactly do a Google search quickly. But it's not. It's like it's a type of resonance, but there's a word specifically for that. Radiating positivity back at everyone. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, semantics. There we go. Seismatics, seismatics, or semantics. Like that's the word. You're right, my friend. You're right. That sounds good. But recently I've smoked PChem, which is pretty good. PChem, it sounds pretty good actually. Yeah. SC says to Ryan, you're great as well. You see, doesn't it feel empowering to know that you have people that believe in you? Water is so sensitive to it, and we have a lot of water. Yeah. 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 And with the music that we listen to, that stuff is vibrations. And our water in our bodies are very prone to follow vibrations. So, yeah, it's kind of trippy actually. It's kind of trippy. Good morning, sending good vibes. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for your good vibes, and thank you, Katie, for promoting the YouTube. We've been growing. We're on 570 subs today. On our mission to reach 1,000, slowly but surely. About to smoke a bowl. doesn't look like a happy face, my friend. I'm happy that you're going to smoke a ball. I hope that it treats you well, and I hope that you have the right intent for it. Thank you for the helpful. I like your scarf. Thank you, friend. It was a present from a friend. Thank you for the all-seeing upvote as well. Have to go today, everyone. I love you all. Thank you for being here, Katie, for as long as you were. I hope to see you on the YouTube if you want to catch up. Have a fantastic day. Yes, please. Wow, that burn was perfect. Wow, did you like see the burn of this thing? I'm really far behind the comments, aren't I? So, like, I'm going to light this, I think, then now, because I feel like I might not even catch up to comments, but I will read every single comment. I'll try at least. But before I do light this, I want to set an intent for it. So, I feel my intent today is knowing the unknowable. Yeah, yeah, that is exactly what my intent is for today. Knowing the unknowable. Because there's so much unknowable in this universe, and yet I want to know it. To knowing the unknowable, my friends. His scarf is actually called a pashmina. You're right. You're right, Matthias. This is something we learned on the stream together. Someone was like, nice pashmina. And I was like, I have no idea what a pashmina is. And then we learned together that these things are called pashminas, apparently. I guess you can call it just a piece of fabric as well at the end of the day, but the names we give things also have power. Nice roll. Thank you, my friend. See you, KT. Peace and love. Peace and love to you, KT, indeed. Are I drinking whiskey? I am not drinking whiskey, my friend. I am, in fact, drinking chai seed water. I'm talking about, I'm going to add some more to my glass. Pashminas are super soft and amazing. Yes, so for that reason, actually, I don't think this one is a pashmina because it's not really soft. It's kind of coarse, actually, in its stitching and its fabric width length. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it when there's a lot of stitches on top of each other? Like it's very fine. Man, I can't English today. But basically, it's not one of those. So I don't think it's a real pashmina or a traditional pashmina, I guess. Thankfully, I am off work today. I think that was my other motivation to really go hard at the gym. Aside from the story you told me and feeling motivated after my shift in perspective. Good, my friend. I'm so happy to hear that, Naomi. It's going to be a lot better than for you. That you're not going to have to be at work and having to use your arms. Know that I am proud of you for going so hard at the gym. You have motivated yourself. Where's your brother, Loki? uh, Unfortunately, my brothers have like light brown and white hair, so even if I wanted them to be low key, like they wouldn't be able to pull it off. I cannot heal while in fight or flight. I have recently learned. Yeah, my friend. And thank you for the hugs, Naomi. That's true. So you have a sympathetic and a parasympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system is the nervous system that's active when you're in fight or flight, and your parasympathetic nervous system is the one that's active when you're in a relaxed state and you want to eat and procreate, basically, or eat and talk. And the interesting thing about that is, as you said, that you're almost incapable of doing certain things when you're in one or the other state. And healing is one of those. You have to be in the rest and eat, or procreate and eat state, and the parasympathetic state, for you to be able to heal yourself. Why you have such weird hair? Because it grows this way out of my head, friend. This is just how it is. I've been here for a while, but I'm still learning the names. It's okay, Ryan. It's okay. I'm also trying to keep up, my friend. It's going to only get harder and harder. And it's like literally again to know the unknowable, to do the thing that's impossible. That's exactly what I want to do. Remember everyone and every single name, every single face. That is what I want to do, my friend. How nice is the haze? Are you good? I'm good, my friend. Thank you. Hi from the UK. Hi to you, Moonraker. Thank you for being here, my friend. Love inspired by your presence and commitment to your awakening. Thank you, my friend. I'm inspired by your presence and your commitment to awakening as well. That's literally the point of this whole thing, my friend. To awaken each other. And I feel you have done a lot to awaken me as well. Like a lot, a lot. I feel like I've become already so much more aware of the journey I'm on, of the process I'm following, and it's an active process. And if you want to, you can see where I started, and I think that's going to be the trippiest thing for me as well, looking back at all of this and seeing where I started, where I was mentally, where I was emotionally, where I was spiritually, and just allowing myself to constantly grow. That's the only thing I want to do. That's a big bug. Same. Maybe sometime soon I should take a picture and post to r/meltmore so people can also put a face at the name/username. I find that helps me remember much better. Me too, Naomi. Me too. Please do, my friend. Is it Naomi? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I like your scarf. Thank you, friend. Embrace the negativity and transform good positivity and good vibes from it. Yes, exactly. As I said, um, accepting it, acknowledging it, and then using that acceptance and that acknowledgement of your possible negativity and then transmuting it into something that's better. Mm. Our solid gold says, "Hello, beautiful people. Hello to you, my beautiful friend. Have you ever uh, have been ever tried to the Morocco weed? No, friend, I've not. Sounds interesting. Is there something different about it? I was just talking to my sister about how the brain naturally are drawn to negative information, and it has been an evolutionary trait. To be productive, we have to train our brains to pay energy to positive. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. You are spot on, my friend. Bro, do you stop smiling? Let's try. That doesn't feel good. I'm gonna keep smiling instead. Sorry if that's confusing. I'm still half asleep here. It's okay, my friend. It's okay. I hope to energize you so that you can be fully awake by the end of it. I don't think you can do it. I tried. I tried for like a solid second and a half, but I failed. I don't think it's confusing. It's true. Yeah, I agree exactly. Hey yo, good morning, Dan. Dan, my friend, my man. I'm so happy to see you here. I'm so happy for you, my friend. I'm looking forward to having that chat with you, and I'm looking forward to you sharing the good news with all of us, actually, because I think you have some good news to share with us. Mm. Am I letting the cat out of the bag? Shouldn't I be? I'm just so happy for you. I'm just so happy for you, my friend. What strain is that again? Again, friend, it's lemon haze, and I feel like I might have been a little bit generous with my packing of it. Saw some elk in California on the Lost Coast. That sounds amazing. Elk Soros are such majestic beasts. Uh, schematics or something. Yeah, it is something like that, my friend. But not. I think it's like seismatics or size. Man, like next time I'll try. I'll write it down. I'll put it into my consciousness so that it'll be there forever, and then I'll be sure to share the exact word. It is a it's a profound field of study. I saw a moose in New Milford a couple of years ago. That sounds amazing. Yeah, something like that. Where are you? I'm in South Africa, my friend. Lemon Haze. He's a sativa guy. Yes, yes, I am, friend. Some think Earth is an flat joke. Some think Earth is an flat joke. I don't know what that means either, friend. Earth is not flat. If you have a drop of water without gravity, it shapes into a sphere. Why do you think that is? Because mass in a vacuum attracts to itself and it forms a center point. And that's why our planets and our stars are all around, or spherical, I guess you should say. You seem like a super chill dude. Contagious happiness is for sure needed right now. I agree completely, my friend. And thank you for sharing your contagious happiness with me as well. Good afternoon to you, my friend. It is, and I agree. Thank you, Ryan. I love you as well, my friend. I need to post on the r/Meltmore. Yes, you do, Matthias. Like, I've seen your face as well because I saw you on video, but I would like a photo of you as well, my friend. Hey, Victor. Hey, Mr. Fireman. Welcome, friend. Thank you for being here with us. The heart knows directly where the mind knows it. It can. Whoa, okay. Let me read that again. The heart knows directly, whereas the mind knows in concepts. Yes, that's perfect. That's very well put. Thank you, friend. And thank you for the helpful own command. Woven? No. Sew together? No. Embroidered? No. Embroidered is called? No. None of those. It's like the stitch width? No. It's the thread count. There it is. That's the word I was looking for. So it's not a high thread count thing. So the higher something's thread count is, basically it means the more individual strings they put against each other in the same space, and because there's so many pieces of strings together, it like creates a smoother and smoother surface the more of them there are, because they become smaller and smaller, and then the gaps in between each of them become smaller and smaller, and then because of that, the amount of resistance you feel when you rub your hands over it becomes less and less, and then for that reason it feels smoother and smoother. Yeah, so that's a very convoluted way of saying this is not an actual pashmina. You should do a Meltmore family stream. I don't think they would be too down for that, unfortunately. It would be really cool though. Or a YouTube video. That might be slightly more feasible because then I can edit it. I can let them make mistakes, and then I can just edit out the mistakes like they never happened, because I feel like that's kind of the biggest hindrance for them. Um, Being live kind of puts you directly on the spot. You can't, well, you can make mistakes, but you don't really want to make mistakes. Absolutely good stuff. I use polyvagal theory in practice. I've never heard polyvagal theory, my friend. Do you mind sharing with me if you're still here? Here are your aerials. Yeah, I've heard that before. Maybe, maybe. I don't completely agree with it because why in turn do Buddhist monks completely shave their heads? Uh, your heart knows. Yes, your heart always knows the truth, always and forever. Be and give of the energy you want to receive. Yes, I agree completely, my friend. And that's exactly why we're here. Have you heard of a polyvagal? No, I haven't. Please tell me more. First time I've seen someone said he looks like Young Gravy. Young Gravy? Damn, Young Gravy looking rough. Young Gravy? I've never heard about Young Gravy. Is that a real person? A rapper? Oh, of course. Yeah, his name is Young Gravy. Like, he should be a rapper. OMG. I just looked up Young Gravy. Wow. Now I'm really curious. What does Young Gravy look like? I used to like him when I was younger, but not so much anymore. I feel like our taste in music grows with us, and it's really curious to me. I was a really snobby, so I've like my whole life I've been an audiophile. I've spent like probably more money on audio things than I've spent on anything else. Like recently, I bought a computer, so technically I've spent a lot of money on that. But it does make audio as well, so I can kind of force it into that category if I wanted to. But basically, I've just bought so many pairs of earphones and good earphones, speakers and stuff, and microphones, just spending money on a good audio because like I have tinnitus or tinnitus or whatever the pronunciation of the word is. So like a low, well, it's like a very high pitch but soft like in my head always. So I kind of always try and fill myself up with like these external things, like especially music. And for a very long time, I was like a very snobby guy and thinking that it's not music if it doesn't have hand played instruments in it and there's no vocals in it. Like that's exactly how I like felt. Such a snob. That's hilarious. And now I listen to almost electronic music exclusively, like especially these days. I've been listening to music with intent, and that intent has been to dance. So it kind of it kind of changes. It always changes. Mantra of the day: promote positivity and not neglect negativity. Accept negativity. I think is a better word, my friend. Oh, that makes sense. Why I've never heard the name. Yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of rap music. I feel like too much of it, and this is something that me and Alexis talked about as well. Too much of rap music is derogatory, so it's like a very they sing about worldly things, if you will, sex, money, power, influence, things like that, and it, it's not, I believe, in my opinion, what makes this world so beautiful. Mm. What's up, dude? God bless you. Have a good day. Thank you, my friend. God bless you as well. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day as well. I did not know what this is about, but it's really chill. My friend, it's about connecting with each other. It's about loving each other. It's about sharing our most personal and intimate thoughts in the moment. That's exactly what this is about. So, thank you all for being here and sharing your most intimate thoughts with me as well. Mm, yeah, holy. Bro, where are you in South Africa? In Limpopo slash Mpumalanga area, dude. Take a hit for me, fine. Play, ball, track, I will, friend. Come join us on YouTube too, Meltmore. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan is also one of our friends that have been commenting very actively and making sure to leave a comment almost every single day. And it helps, my friend. You help so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you for doing that. And I love answering your comment every single day as well. For us all, actually. I took another hit for us all as well, my friend. Thank you, Matthias, for sharing the YouTube. Morning, Melty. Morning, Brad, right? Jawa. It was so nice seeing you, dude. It's so cool to hear that your friend does tie dyes and stuff. Um, maybe like I would uh, get into context with him so he can mentor my sister. My sister has been doing tie dyes as well. Very recently, she started. So hopefully, eventually, when I start my own clothing company, I would be able to have my sister's beautiful influence imbued in every single piece that I sell. He's really far back in the comments. Yeah, like your comment is like 6 minutes behind, my friend. I'm so sorry. I'm coming. I'm like missioning. It's like climbing a mountain. Sometimes the mountain keeps growing, but I'm just continuing climbing it. Have you ever thought about a perm? No, friend. No. I've never needed one. And interestingly enough, I grew up with straight hair up until I feel when I was a teenager, like something changed in me. I was overwhelmed and very depressed because of it. But a lot of things changed, and they were supposed to. Hey, Brad. Hey, Merman, you're still here, my friend. Um, Morning, Mer. Peace. Peace. Yeah. Thank you, Brad, for sharing peace with us, my friend. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you, friend. Right now, I'm talking to you. Dan says, I have some better news. It's not quite good news. yet, but I'm on the right track. Okay, so now I have a little bit more perspective on the news it is you have. So thank you for sharing with me, friend. The weave of fabric isn't fine. Yeah, I guess YouTube video then only if you and they want to, of course. I'll highly consider it, friend. Like the thing I'm wondering about is what will the format be? Because I feel it would be ingenuine for me to be like camera in someone's face, say two things about yourself. So like I don't want to do that. So it would have to be something candid. But then again, like you can't catch always, especially with my family. You can't catch their true sides by showing putting a camera up somewhere. Uh, they can be really witty. My brother, my younger brother, Rudo, he has a very dry sense of humor, and he's just so like calm and collected. You know, he's cool. He doesn't lose his cool. He I love him. I love him so much. And then when he makes jokes, he'll make a joke from that standpoint, like calm and collected. Yes, I'm so cool, you know. But like in the best way possible, in the best way possible. Vessel, he is my younger brother than the one before. He is like he's gonna be an IT guy. I can already see it. Well, partly IT guy. He's into planes and he's into 3D printing. He's busy learning or getting his pilot's license actually. So he's already doing that. He already has like 20 flights or something. So he's a little monster. I love him as well. I feel like me and him don't always get along all that well. I feel it's a little bit of a interest disconnect at the end of the day, which I completely understand. But he's growing and his interests are expanding, so I'm not worried about that at all. And then I have my little sister, Shantae, and she's gorgeous as well. She's been taking care of herself very well in the last few months, and you can see it change her as well, and it makes me so happy to see that. And I love my family, my mom and my dad. My dad is a hardworking man. He's a provider. He's a good father. He's just he loves you from a distance, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense to some of you. He's a I feel like the easiest way to explain it is like he has this love for us, but he's almost too scared to really express it. And when he's in person, he's very disconnected or in his own mind because of the thing he needs to do to provide for us, right? So instead of being there in the moments for us that we need him in a personal way, he's a little bit in his own head and disconnected and loving you in the future almost instead of loving you right now. So I still love him. I still care for him so much. I still talk to him. Uh, I just I just wish you would understand. My mom, on the other hand, she's a very present, loving person. She has taught me a lot of what I know. She has guided me into becoming the person that I am, and she's a amazing mom as well. Very accepting, very loving. Gave me a lot of rope, if you want to call it that. More than enough to hang myself with, but fortunately, I didn't, and she's always held on to me, and I love her so much. So there is a little bit of information about my family friends. Hmm, what would you think is the hardest laugh to master? Laugh to master? The hardest laugh to master? The Seth Rogen laugh. Yeah, I don't know how to laugh like that. No, I can't even try. No. Melt Moore, what's up, yo? Hey, Unable Midnight, welcome back, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm good, friend. I'm really good. A lot of things have changed, and I'm very helpful. Helpful, grateful for it. It has been helpful in my life. Oh yes, you know all about that audio. Yeah, Yeah, I was so snobbish. Like, I want to tell you this, Dan, because I know you'd understand. I was so snobbish about my music that I would only listen to FLAC, and I would just have like so much like waste space technically, because a FLAC track can be like 40 megabytes big, where the counter equivalent of it would be like 16 megabytes, or like not even 16, like 8 megabytes on high cases. So I was just so snobbish. I was like, yeah. And I was the only one that also, so it was like like not an entitlement thing, a pride thing, I guess. So when I was 14, I bought myself a pair of Sennheiser HD 598s. So if you're an audiophile as well, you know those are really nice earphones. And I was like very proud of myself for buying these things for myself. And then when I started listening to earphones like that, I started becoming the whole FLAC snob. So only listen to music in FLAC quality. And it was amazing because I really enjoyed it, and my sound was always like crisp, and I really loved it. And I liked blowing people's minds by putting those earphones on their heads and playing music to them through them, because like those like it was back in that time when you got those like plastic earphones in the boxes of your phones, and that's what people like were using like always, like. And not only were they using those, but they were also like blasting sound through them, so you could hear the music that they were playing in their ears. Oh, I feel like my soul breaks when I see that stuff. So like I would go to people like that, and then I would just like listen, listen what it's supposed to sound like, and just blow their minds. It was nice to give, even though it was like in a wrong intentional way. I don't feel like I had the perfect intention for that. Where in ZA are you, my dude? I'm in the Mpumalanga slash Limpopo area of South Africa, my friend. Good morning, friendo. Just waiting for a day off to get to the post office. Scored you a sweet scarf, brother. So that EG, is that how I say your name, friend? He basically, like not too long ago, like maybe a week and a bit ago, he posted on a stream that I would look really fly in a purple scarf made from the locals or something like that. Wink, wink, wink. So, like that is basically the gist of your message, right? And I was like, oh no, I couldn't accept, yada yada yada. And then I just made this decision within myself and this switch that yes, actually I will accept, because I would love to wear a scarf all the way from America that one of my friends sent me, because then again I have another story to tell about the friends that give me scarves. Like if you want to give me gifts, give me scarves. I really like scarves. Uh, hey Dan, thank you for the hugs, my friends. There are some based AF rappers though. I will send you some. Please do, Dan. Please, please do. I'm never opposed to having my consciousness enlightened. And now that I know what based means, I appreciate that. So recently I learned from Dan the meaning of the word based. So to be based means to say things exactly the way it is, with no filters, no sugarcoating, just to be like, this is what it is. This is how I say it. So I think based rappers sounds really cool, my friend. Thank you for sharing with me. Forgot to say, have an amazing day. Bromosexual. Thank you, my friend. I hope that you have an amazing day as well. Twitch is off the chain lately with good DJs due to COVID. I can probably believe. Like, even on Reddit as well, there's a bunch of DJs. Uh, I feel DJs are definitely a necessary part of our society. And it's something that I actually learned how to do as well. I can use like pioneers, hoy some, fading music in, like queuing tracks, loop syncing, fading tracks in. It's so much fun. It really is. And once you get it, it becomes like very natural. I want to say almost like it's kind of trippy how well adapted we are to do stuff like that. Your accent is so satisfying and chilled. I could sleep to it. Who's with me? I'm happy to hear that, my friend. I hope that it can awaken you though, because it's probably the morning hours. Wanted to make sure I had it right. Good to see you again. Good to see you, friend. And thank you, Dan, for sharing the love, my friend. Presence, peace, and love to all. Yes. Presence, peace, and love to all indeed, my friend. Love the vibe. Love you. Is that wacky tobacco? Yes, my friend. It is wacky tobacco, actually. Hmm. I used to listen to rap, and it only had negative effects on me by using racial slurs a lot and other stuff that rap does to people, that I don't listen to it anymore. Yeah, see, I agree, kind of, Matthias. Like, it's not all rap, obviously, but I feel popular rap, especially, is kind of that way. Agreed, friend. Happy you're here. I'm happy all of you are here, my friends. Hello, where are you and what time is it where you are? It is 7 minutes past 5 where I am right now, friend. Here in South Africa. Mm. Oh, I'm having my ass kicked by this last piece of the joint. Woo! Like I know beforehand when I'm getting a beating, but it's fine. This is the thing I have invited into my own consciousness. Hmm. Maybe. Yeah, it is, my friend. As a hairstylist, this man does not need a perm. His curls are beautiful. Thank you, my friend. You flatter me. Thank you so much. Do you think you should stop smoking weed? I'm going to, friend. At least on stream. I feel uh, probably in next year, I'm going to stop smoking weed on stream. Not because I I think it's bad or I think it's a negative part of the stream, but because I feel like by that time as well, I will have gained what I wanted to gain from it. At least on a streaming perspective, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, constantly growing, right? Constantly changing, my friend. Friend, hey, my friend. Um, it's Trey K, my friend. Thank you for the hit. Thank you, friend. I only think you should stop smoking if you want to take a tolerance break. Yeah, I agree completely. Like, I don't feel like I'm building any tolerance whatsoever, though. Like, because I'm smoking only one joint a day, and I'm also talking while I'm smoking, so I feel like I'm very aware, and you can't really smoke while you're talking. I feel like I'm gaining more than enough from this one joint a day, and that I'm not building any tolerance, if that makes any sense at all. Hmm. Or if you're using it the wrong way. Yeah, I guess. Exactly. Because that's also possible. You can have the wrong intent for why it is you're smoking and you can overdo it. Thank you for the energy that you're giving me, Dan. I appreciate it, friend. I'm sending energy back your way. That's awesome hearing your sis does tie dye. Wear one of them on stream sometimes. I want to, but I have to get like white shirts or something for her to tie dye. Actually, I have a pink shirt. It's kind of like semi. I was gonna tie dye it. I'm gonna, yeah. So I'll have one of my pink shirts. It is a tank top, so it might be a little bit flashy, but I'll have my sister tie dye a shirt and I'll wear it on stream, my friend. Hey, another hairstylist. Yep, we're gaining more hairstylists as well. How many siblings do you have? I have three siblings, my friend. Yes, hair friend. His hair and accent made me stop on the stream. That sounds amazing. I don't know. I had these selling points. Good. Listen to the things I'm saying. Sometimes I say important things. Sometimes I just talk nonsense. Uh, help me sift through them. Give me good things to talk about. You should tie dye with your sister on your clothing line. Yes, I will. I will, Matthias. I will. But I want to like support her as well in her dream and in her expression. She's an artist, so I've been I've been encouraging her more and more to do that. And yeah, I want to financially support her as well. So that's like my also part of my plan. Thank you for the silver, friend. Glad to meet you. I hope you stick around. It's a lovely place to be. Thank you, Naomi, for being so kind. Good morning. Hey, hello. So, hello, how are you, love? Is Alexis's account. So, thank you, hello, for being here. I wonder how long I've been talking. I feel like I'm only like 8 minutes behind, it says. So, yeah, you're probably still here, my love. I've talked to you about you a little bit before as well. Hmm. Merman says, "Hey, hello." There we go. Flags only, bro. Flags forget the F out. You know, Dan. Morning, Merman. How is your day going? Thank you for being so nice, my love. I have so many busted earbuds from playing music too loud. Learn my lesson. Matthias, you can't do that to yourself, my friend. You have to respect your ears. They have to last you a long time. Your brain processes sound faster than it processes visual cues as well, dude. They did this study where they played sad music to people and happy music to people while they were looking at images of people's faces, whether they were smiling or not. And that, like, in 60% of the cases, people that were listening to sad music while they were looking at happy faces couldn't recognize those faces as happy. So the things you hear literally create the experience you expect to see. It is quite surreal. You should take care of your ears, my friends. Based, speaking truth to power unapologetically. There we go. Thank you for putting it so eloquently, Dan. Okay, so he's reading comments on Twitch. No, I'm reading comments on Reddit, my friend. By the way, I'm still here just listening and reading. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for just being here, my friend, and sharing this space with us. What live instrument music were you into? What live instrument music were you into? So basically, I was a very like a punk rocky type of guy. So My Chemical Romance, Billy Talent, Bullet for My Valentine, Silverstein, Three Doors Down, 3 Days Grace, Skillet, Skillex. Is it Skillet? No, Skillet. Uh, yeah, those are the one that Sum 41. Not so much Blink 182, but Blink 182 as well. Hmm. I feel like that's like most of them at least. So yeah, all of those are people rocking out, basically playing live instruments. Are you my husband? He does the same thing. Kit Kat, you should tell your husband not to do that stuff to himself. Your bag, obviously not all rap, but a lot of mainstream stuff is like that. Yes, you're right, Matthias. Chai seeds in your water? Yes, my friend. I did add some chai seeds to my water. I'm a linguist, and listening to you speak English is super cool. Hearing someone use a second language fluently is super interesting to me. That's really cool. Thank you, my friend. Because het is mijn tweede taal. Technisch praat ik Afrikaans is mijn eerste taal. En dis hoe dit klink. So I praat Engels just because I know that that's the only language that people can understand. I basically said yes. Afrikaans is my first language. It's the language I grew up speaking, or I speak. But I speak English because that's what you understand, my friends. Great, better than yesterday. Hope you have a great one, Ella. I feel me and Ella's days, or as I affectionately call her, Alexis, has had the greatest days ever. Uh, I just love her so much. We get to do things together, like pulling tarot, and it's so sacred to me. It's so special to me, and I never I never knew how much I could appreciate someone until she allowed me to appreciate her. The hip hop love pretty much begins and ends with the Wu Tang Clan and its derivative. Yeah, the Wu Tang Clan is fire, dude. Absolute fire. Man, now I'm thinking of the Gorillas as well. There's just so many amazing bands out there. Father killed himself on Saturday. Any guru advice on coping? I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. That that is really that's painful, my friend. Ooh, yeah, I have no guru advice, my friend, other than you can still live into light, and you can still share the positivity that your dad brought into your life, and you can honor his memory in every single thing that you do. Uh, if anything, that is the best way I can think to cope. Ooh. Uh, I can't imagine losing my dad, friends. I love him so much. I know Merman lost his dad as well recently. Well, in the last year, yesterday was Merman's dad's 1 year anniversary. Uh, I'm so sorry, friend. I'm so sorry. Man, I'm not. Ooh. Ooh. Uh, I need to call my dad and tell him I love him. I will do that directly after the stream. Uh, Let me know if you need to talk. Yeah, let all of us know if you need to talk, my friend. I'm really sorry to hear that. Sending you much love. I lost my dad as well, but years ago. I can't say it takes your time. Let yourself grieve as long as you need. Yeah, I agree as well, my friend. I agree as well. Whew, thank you for the hugs, friend. We're sending you hugs, my friend. You should collaborate with her a lot on that kind of stuff. That's the plan, friend. I hope to. She is actively growing. I hope that she can become the artist I see in her already. Sending love and positivity your way. Thank you, Matthias, for sending love and positivity as well. Time doesn't necessarily heal the wound, but it makes it easier to bear. Just be the best you can every day. Yes. Music moves your emotions. It does, friend. It comes back to, I don't know if you were here for that, Dan, but it comes to like down to this vibrational frequency that you put into your being. And water is a really good resonator of just vibrations. So by the vibrations you put into your mind, it's going to vibrate throughout your body. Skrillex I've listened to as well, but more as an angsty thing, like being an angsty teen. I guess that's why I listen to like some of the other bands as well. But yeah, Skrillex was really cool in like 2000 and was it 14? That's a long time ago already. It was really cool back then, but I haven't listened to it in forever. Does he still make music? Dude, what? How did we not talk about punk stuff? Green Day is my all-time favorite band. Green Day is like actually one of the ones I listen to as well, but I forgot to mention. That's so sick, dude. That's so sick. We still have a lot to talk about that. Big Billy Talent fan. Yeah. I actually told Alexis about Billy Talent as well recently. It's a good band. It's like a really good band. Good to see you. Thank you, Dan, for welcoming our friends. Yes. Hey, my friend. Love your heart. I love you, my friends. I really do. I never had a dad, but when my Phil passed, it was life changing. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I hope that if you're one day going to be a parent, that you can completely be there for your child and change paradigms and see and heal within yourself the hurt that you sustained by providing for another life the thing that you never had. Surreal and powerful, and it's going to be life changing, as you said. We are here with you. Yes, we are. And thank you for sharing, my friend. Huge heart and melty. I lurbs it. I lurbs you, Brad. And I lurbs the lurbs as well. It's, I don't know why, but it really makes me laugh. Makes me, I just like the sound of it as well. It's really cool. Got me right in the nuggets. Me too, my friend. Me too. We love you, friend. Sorry I missed it. But you have chai seeds in your water? Yes. I have chai seeds in my water. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can definitely see them. uh, yeah, chai seeds in the water.
I don't know if it changes that much. Apparently, it's good for you. Um, Cheers to doing things that are good for you, I guess. Mm, yes, he confirmed. Yes, I did. My died a year ago yesterday. It's been so rough. My quick advice is tune into Meltmore as much as possible. This is a beautiful, loving place to heal. Thank you, Merman. You've allowed me to heal as well, my friend, and you've shared so much love with us. I appreciate you. You really flatter me. Your presence is just as much appreciated. Thank you for allowing yourself to heal and for healing others as well with your beautiful words. Thank you, Kit Kat. No, thank you. Are you the guy who was on here that had the monkey on the trampoline? No, it's like I had that question more than once. It's kind of trippy. I haven't had a monkey on a trampoline. So no, I can't say that, friend. Sorry to hear that, Mer. I'm sorry to hear that as well, man. And I sent you love, and I wanna keep sending you love, and we're all sending you love, Mer, man. South African accent, yes, my friend, it is very hydrating. Yes, it is. Apparently, because of its like swelling up effect, it's also like an appetite. Uh, what do you call it? Mm, anti-stimulant. I don't know how to say that actually. It makes your appetite less, I guess. So because of it, like it swells up a little bit and it makes you feel a little bit more full. And I believe for that reason, it kind of holds on to water as well and probably releases within your digestive tract. Chai seeds are great. They are. It's the first time I've ever actually had them in my water. I don't know why it's taken me this long to try it. I've known about it for a while, but I was just looking at the chais. Like my sister wanted to plant some of them, so she had them like drying out, and I was like, "Are these chai seeds?" She's like, "Yep," and I'm like, "They swell up kind of like," and she's like, "Yep." I was like, "Can I put them in my water?" She's like, "Yeah, you can." And I'm like, "Okay." What I actually meant is where is the bag of seeds? So I did it, and it's been nice actually. Mm. I'm here for the hug. Oh, look at him. You don't show up for like 3 streams and then you want a hug, huh? I would love to give you a hug, my friend. Thank you, Elo. Yes, Alexis, thank you so much, my love. Hugs for everyone here. Hugs for everyone here. Thank you for sharing hugs, my friends. What do you think of Julius Malema? If it's too political, it's cool. Yeah, I feel it's too political, my friend. I don't really like talking about politics. I feel like it's pointless and it doesn't serve a purpose. If you want to talk about politics, I want you to also talk about a way to overcome the problem that it is you're talking about. At least that's the way I feel about things. So I feel like I like talking about at least the things that come up as problems or potential hurdles in my life, and then like discuss how I've managed to overcome the things that I've experienced. So where we experience all of this BS in politics everywhere in the world, and our governments are arguably corrupt and ruining people's lives by not helping them the way they're supposed to. Like it, I don't feel it serves a purpose. I feel like I'm gonna change that, but that's the point. So slowly working, climbing the mountain to change the world, friends. Slowly but surely, we'll change the world. Monkey on a trampoline. What stream is that? I want to watch it. Yeah, I actually also want to see it. I like monkeys. Actually, very recently, I don't know what you call those monkeys in like Night of the Museum. A Night in the Museum. And like those little, you know, the monkey I'm talking about. So we had friends over recently, and they had one of those monkeys, and like you can see the little intelligence in their face and the way they hold onto your finger. And like I held her in my arms like this, and she was like playing with my lighter holder, and she was like lifting this thing up and looking underneath it and like closing it down again, and then like pulling on this and seeing the little beads on it and like picking at them. And I just saw so much intelligence and so much sentience in this little creature's face, especially with her eyes. Like she looked at things like, not even like, like in our dogs, I only see them look at things when they want to eat it, if you understand what I'm saying. And cats, I feel especially so. And like with most animals, but seeing this little monkey be so aware of what it's actually doing and doing things with intention. I could see that this little creature had intention for why it was doing the things it was doing. And yeah, it just made me realize that we really share the same source. It's just a, I feel, amount of bandwidth, or at least the fractal nature of our bodies, maybe, and the way our brains have formed. Woo! That's a whole other level of thinking as well. Suppressant. What is a suppressant, my friend? Hugs to you all. Yes, there we go. Thank you, friend. I was completely lost again. An appetite suppressant. That's the one. I love the texture. I'm actually trying to get used to the texture. I'm not sure I like it, but I do a lot of things that I don't like for health reasons, I guess. The cold showers have been one of them. Apparently, it's like a a constrictor, so it like makes your body like crimp in on itself, and then it stimulates your sympathetic nervous system, and then your body is basically kind of flight or flight response, but you've put yourself into that state actively, and then when you get out of that state, your body switches on your parasympathetic nervous system. And so I've been taking cold showers basically before every one of these streams, and then I guess in turn I have more access to my parasympathetic nervous system, so I get to be more more chill, I guess would be the word. uh, Time for all the hugs. Yes, we're sharing hugs in the group as well. Chai seed pudding is lovely. I'll make some for us, love. I look forward to it. Alexis is also vegan, and some of you might know I was talking about going vegan for an entire month in this year on stream, for the stream as well, like to as a self experimentation. And yeah, Alexis is vegan as well, so now I have even more incentive to. I love hearts too. I love hearts as well, my friend. Where do you live? The nature in the background looks beautiful. I live in South Africa, friend. Do you mention reading tarot earlier? Yes, yes, I did, friend. Sacred geometry as well. I have sacred geometry. Alexis has fairy cards, tarot, and herbal cards. So we have a very big spread on her side. I was telling her that there are so many different types of cards as well, and I would like to own like a deck of every single one of them with her. I think it would be amazing. Hmm. Yes, you're right, and thank you, Matthias, for knowing that. Uh, weren't you on r/roast me a short while ago? I don't know, friend. I didn't post anything on r/roast me. Yeah, hearts. We love doing tarot together. He uses sacred geometry cards. Yes. Thank you for sharing as well, my love. Hippie Young Gravy. I'm gonna have to go and look at this Young Gravy character. I'm really curious what he must look like. The original Jumanji monkeys are my favorite. Aren't they? Like I think I know the monkey that you're talking about, but they're a little bit bigger, so they have a little bit more capacity to harm. Like those monkeys, the ones from like Night in the Museum, are so small. They have such tiny bodies that they could scratch you, I guess. But they're very, I feel, soft natured. And I think that's also what I saw in its little eyes. Oh, you should see the way birds can look at things. Where's my parrot? They learned the color gray by asking the color. He was in the mirror. Like I believe that completely, Jovan. I've seen that as well, especially in the eyes. And they have like that way of like constricting their eyes as well. I feel it also gives it an extra layer of complexity and intelligence. And you can even like learn the bird's emotions by the way it like uses its eyes. So I agree completely. Also, you see that intention in their little faces. I love that. I have to check out those sacred geometry cards. They're amazing. They're so amazing. It's like basically the sacred geometry that we have in our universe and our nature, and then those turned into these beautiful works of art. and then giving you some information. You know how cards work, probably, if you're willing to go and check them out. That's right. I love that. Thank you, my friend. There was a monkey outbreak somewhere because of the low levels of tourism there. And the monkeys get food from tourists, and since there was nobody there, the monkeys couldn't get food and started taking over for food. What? That is actually kind of, I want to say hilarious, but it's terrifying. I feel is a better word. Rise of the Apes, right? The movie might have had it right. What are you drinking? I'm drinking chai seed water, my friend. In cold showers, your vagus nerve is activated as well, controlling your appetite and much of the brain as well. Wow, I didn't know that, love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. The longer the seed set, the more jelly-like they get. Okay, I didn't know that. So it like, but there must be like some. It must be exponential only to a point where you no longer gain too much volume with the amount of time that you put in, right? Anti-exponential, I guess, would be the right word then. Sounds like a nightmare to me. Oh yeah, monkeys are cute from far away, but they freak me out a little. They do because they're a little bit. I want to say basic, but I feel like that's not the right way. Maybe a little bit basic in some things that they do, especially if they're bigger and if they become entitled to things because they do. Like it literally the case of the tourism. These monkeys were like, away, we get food from all of these people. This is how it is. And then when it wasn't that way, they were like, away, we take food from people now. Just a little bit basic. They have no shame. Mm. Man, that is beautiful. I live in a city which is nice, but I have more nature in my life. Uh, that's nice, my friend. That is so nice. I think having nature in your life, just having a tree close to you at least, like it helps. I believe it helps, absolutely. I bought a 24 by 30-inch canvas. The original concept painting you had inspired was just too small. I had inspired. I needed more room for a great idea. Wow, thank you, Mose. Like I don't want to take any credit for your creativity, my friend, but I really look forward to seeing what you want to create. That sounds amazing. You kind of look like Young Gravy. I got that like a few times today. I'm gonna go have to look up who Young Gravy is. Off to push forward. Off to push forward. You two take care. Nice. Lived in Chestnut Hill for a bit. New Yorker originally. That's cool. Merman, thank you for sharing, my friend. Hope you had a great day, Mose. I also hope you have a great day, Mose. And I hope that you can maybe share some of your concept with us. I would really love that. At least your mind's concept. Or maybe keep it private. Whatever feels right for you. Hmm. It is kind of hilarious. It is actually. Have a good one, Mose. But I have the Rider Waite Tarot deck, which I think is the most basic one. Okay, Rider Waite Tarot deck. I don't know that one, so I have to go and do some research on my own. That's bananas. uh, yeah, it's kind of crazy. The monkey thing. Have a divine day, Mose. Please do. I'm gonna be in Chestnut Hill Friday night. Small world. It is a small world. South Africa, yes, my friend. And I feel it was a good day. We had a really nice time together. Thank you so much for being here with us, my friends. Thank you for spending so much good time with us. Namaste, Padma. Thank you for tuning in just as I tune out. I really appreciate you being here, even for a second. You are valued and you are loved, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I love all of you so much. I really appreciate your presence every single day. I hope you have a wonderful day, my friends. I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.